if the rules were reversed, if this was like a Saucy Santana making sketches about turning out straight black men.
Oh God, the conspiracy theorists.
The Million Man March would happen. Like, we gotta protect black men. This is a war against black men.
Hi, my name is Sharia.
And I'm Aurea.
And this is The Strap Down. The Strap Down is a black queer femme podcast
hosted by two black queer femme comedians
and one honorary light-skinned pup, where we talk about black queer femme stuff
comedically
and blackly.
So if you're into that,
stick around. All right, so it's time for us to discuss our femme top icks. And this is our, by the way, this is the season 2 finale.
Yay,
so
we
made it. So for the finale, we figured let's just really get disgusting. Let's just really do a femme topic that will bum everybody out.
And let's also like get on to like one of the most influential.
Yeah. Let's piss off the most famous Negro on the internet. So of course, but whatever. Anyway, I don't comply in advance. No, never mind. So we are talking about Druski. If you don't know who Druski is, congrats. Congrats. There must be some sort of peace in your mind that I could never know.
And if you don't know Druski, you are probably very well-rounded, not on the internet at all, because this child is everywhere. He is so, okay, so like before we excoriate his bullshit, let's just pay some respect to the man for building a massive platform on his own. Yes.
Right?
Started with doing just skits and then has like built it up to where it's this massive platform where you see him on streaming. I've seen him at award shows. He has access to that I have never, like, how do you do a TSA skit in the actual TSA? Like, how?
That man got commercials. He's doing, you know, a has made it once he's doing a sports gambling commercial. Yes. Once he's trying to like destroy lives with gambling, he really made it.
He has
made it. And he did it not outside of the regular system, right? Mm-hmm. He wasn't writing for the Crimson and then
not a Nepo baby.
He's not a Nepo baby, none of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
He built this brick by brick on his own. And we are so proud of him.
Yes.
As for what he has built, no, I'm kidding.
No, and I feel like when I first saw him starting out with his skits, I noticed like a lot of the skits were like really calling attention to like the creepy behavior that like men had. And I was like, yeah, I like this. I like that he's calling out this weird behavior. Like, yeah, it is weird how aggressive guys get when there's girls around and like stuff like that, or like having the work wife and all that stuff like that. I was like, good for you, Druski, for calling out your weird brothers in Christ for this weird ass behavior.
So many of us also thought that that's what we were seeing. And like, and when I've been on Reddit or whatever, and a lot of people were like, where's the turn? Why is he turning?
That's exactly what I said.
In this way. Like, he was such a feminist champion. He was, no. Sometimes we read into things that we want because we feel like it makes sense. Because, like, yeah, it was ridiculous. So clearly he must be parodying it. Mm. Clearly he must be mocking it. Clearly he must be calling attention to an issue with comedy. And I think at the end of the day, we got to realize we was thinking. He wasn't doing all that. He wasn't doing all that. They was just doing things. They think it's funny.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, I like this because he's shining a light on this weird behavior and calling it out.
And that's your fault for reading.
And they're going to make a change.
Yeah, no.
No.
That's your fault.
And then I saw him hitting on studs.
So, now we've hit what really it is.
And I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a tick. Have I been bamboozled? Like, yes.
This isn't woke at all.
Yeah, yep. Yep. See, that's your fault for having like a brain and like compassion or whatever. You got to stop doing that. That's not, that's not working.
It tears me up every time.
That's right. Why are you doing that? You know what I mean? You just got to be stupid and mean and stupid. Anyway, so Druski has had some things where he's had some sketches where he's like hitting on studs, and the same thing where you think it's calling out that behavior, but actually it's just him. It's just this has been brought to you by the director's own sick, twisted fetish, and so like
because I thought it was calling out the behavior until I kept seeing the behavior in his own videos and like all that stuff like that, and I was like, wait a minute, this is kind of weird.
Satire requires clarity. Don't ever tell me in my face that this is satire, because satire requires clarity. Otherwise it's a failure of satire. But first it was the sketches like he was doing about women, then it started to get more, then it was a part of his brand, and now he's got a show called Could Have Been Love, which is he's had before.
Like Could Have Been Records or something.
Yeah, like there's his whole thing is Could Have Been or something like that.
Yeah.
But like it's like a parody of the like
Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love, The Bachelor, the dating shows.
You could never recreate that Flavor of Love
magic.
magic.
Never be him. Who sucks? But is that like you, and so like it's I see that it's supposed to be a joke, but that it does seem to reinforce the same. It feels like conversion therapy camp for studs. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
It feels like it's mocking the fact that masculine presenting women aren't looking for that type of male attention. And so let's just like undercut their entire identities so that we can like, you said something earlier like that, like it really like hit it, like, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, no, I can re-explain it. So when I see it, I was like, am I too woke for like my train of thought when I see these videos of him?
No such thing.
I know how you feel about that. That's how I kind of was like, okay, I know this is like all fun and games. This is for the internet, like whatever. It's not that deep or whatever. But when I see that as a femme presenting person, I feel like I'm not safe. Like here is this woman, this person, these studs who are mass presenting. They are presenting themselves in a way that is repelling male attention. There's nothing about them that is for the male gaze. But despite all of that, you feel entitled to project yourself onto this woman. And to me, that tells me no matter what I do, no matter how I present myself, I will not be safe from a man who feels entitled to me and feels entitled to, and feels like he should be able to have me and will do whatever it takes to take it to that point. And I know he's not forcing himself. I know this is acting, whatever.
You don't know. No, I'm sorry.
I don't. The way they be getting down on there. But that's what I think when I see that. I'm like, well, damn, it doesn't matter what you wear, how you present yourself, how you tell them no, or like, I'm not interested or whatever. They're going to keep at it. Nobody is safe from a man that wants you.
And that's the thing. No, but I would even take it a further step and say it's the fact that they aren't dressing for male attention that makes it so that they feel more entitled. Like I'm not saying that men aren't attracted to studs. I know that I'm attracted. I get it. I love a big booty and some jeans. You know what I mean? I get it. But it's not that. It feels like they are trying to right a wrong. They're trying to get them right. There's a whole subculture of men wanting to turn out studs. That's their whole thing. If you look at the comments on a lot of the clips, it's a lot of, clearly musty dudes just being like
in the basement.
Yeah, like, one time I just turned out the stud. Oh, my stud friend let me hit. Cause they be sneaking. That's what Druski said on the Breakfast Club. He was like, yeah, I love studs, cause they love dick. You know what I mean? They be sneaking, and it's just like, your point isn't that like, oh, I just happen to find masculine women very attractive. Your point is that these women need to be righted. They are wrong, and they need to be righted with my. They need to be turned heterosexual.
Yeah, even the most masculine of women wants and needs the right.
That's right.
Like if a is available to them, they can, you know what I'm saying?
They have to have it.
They have to have
and
it.
if they think that they don't have to have it, then you will prove them wrong.
Yes. And I look at that and I see like, okay, if you're doing this, if this is how you feel about like masculine presenting women, how much more entitled do you feel about other women that you may actually be attracted to in real life? You know what I'm saying?
That to me is not a surprise because men are gross to everybody. But I would say, because a lot of masculine, mask-presenting women have stories about men who are, I would say, even pushier in their pursuit of them than they are with feminine women. Because, and the same, you only try that once and you know it doesn't work. Like when I'm gay. You gay? I like that. Like that gets them excited. Right?
I'm a lesbian too.
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah. And then you get and if you push it or even you try to have a conversation, so many conversations that I have is like, well, she's using a dick. I got a dick. What's the difference?
I know I can't.
Maybe I shouldn't have said.
No, say it.
The actual word. I should have used a euphemism or whatever.
It's fine.
But it's whatever.
I literally just had a conversation with a 20-year-old consequence of Aiden Ross. And I against my will, about, there's some stuff going on in my life. And he was like, I feel like lesbians, you can't just use vibrators. That's our thing. The dick is our thing. Oh, I feel like men should teach lesbian stroke game. Yes! He's 20. But like, he was like, I feel like men should teach lesbian stroke game. I feel like, women always say they bisexual, but they actually want to be with a man because is so good.
Every time when I hear someone was like, okay, but like, if they're using a dick, I got a dick, like, what's the difference? I'm like, okay,
a massive difference.
Here's a difference. Let me explain it to you, okay? Men also have mouths. You would feel some type of way.
They do?
They do have mouths, okay? You can understand why you wouldn't want to get from another man. Another man has a mouth is a mouth. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who the mouth is attached to. It's still a mouth. So if by that regard, let another man suck your dick. And until then, shut the fuck up. That's my opinion.
Well, you know what I'll say? A lot of them are sneaking.
Oh.
A lot of men be sneaking. Yes. Okay, a lot of straight men be sneaking, and that's why they get so excited about it. But I think it's also about, it's not even about the like, because also your is your, and God bless you, and you were made beautiful. You are part of the earth. You were made from stardust, and that is beautiful for you. But this is ergonomically designed for her pleasure.
The strap stays hard.
The strap stays hard. The strap curves. The strap has bells and whistles that you could never dream of.
Yes.
Right?
Until you get a vibrator installed in your dick. Okay? I can't do that for you.
They have improved the technology. Like, saying the is the same as the strap is like saying the rudimentary first wheel, like a stone wheel, is the same as an electric, as an airplane. That's it. Oh, well, it's the same.
You'll still get there.
Like,
okay.
Exactly.
One is going to take an insane amount of time. And I'm probably going to get very sick during the process. Like,
we've made it better.
Yes.
And then also, let me give you the baby. But also, I think part of it is like, and you were saying you were too woke. I'm about to out-woke you upside your head because I'm really going to make it too woke. I'm going to... Okay? Time for the tinfoil bonnet. Because a very prominent and important, a foundational facet of fascism is rules for me, not for thee. And hierarchy, and maintaining a certain hierarchy and quashing anything that threatens to upset it. And the existence of masked women is upsetting to the patriarchal paradigm. If women aren't dressing for the male gaze, if women aren't seeking out male sexual attention, then they are upsetting the hierarchy. Mm-hmm. And therefore, what they are doing by forcibly harassing you and by telling that you need and turning the studs out is writing that. Mm-hmm. That's how they feel. And that is such a basic facet of fascism. Yeah. And it's black men doing it.
Yeah. Because like you said about like the rules, if the rules were reversed, if this was like a Saucy Santana making sketches about turning out straight black men.
Oh God, the conspiracy theorists.
The Million Man March would happen. Like, we gotta protect black men. This is a war against black men.
Yes, 100%.
Like, and someone has said before, like, men don't understand consent until a gay man hits on them. Like,
all of a sudden,
y'all become experts in consent.
In enthusiastic verbal consent.
Yes.
By the way.
Enthusiastic verbal consent every time. If a gay man enters the room,
yep,
he's like, oh no, y'all understand verbal consent, social distancing, everything. Don't come over here with that gay.
Not even if a gay man enters the room. If there are gay people on TV, yes, suddenly they're trying to come for me. I didn't consent to this.
What?
Like,
let your homeboy wink at you accidentally.
What? It's like, the guy has something in his eye. Relax.
No. It's like y'all don't understand it until when you frame it like that, then it makes complete sense.
Because they are men, they are cis het men, and therefore the only ones entitled to boundaries, to respect, to being able to say no, to not being coerced into a sexual situation. That's for bitches. Mm-hmm. That's for bitches. That's not for me. You are just upholding the same hierarchy that keeps you enslaved. Okay? You watched your ancestors were subjected to a lot of non-consensual labor. And now you are trying to do the same to your own people. And that is disgusting.
And yes, we got all of that from a 30-second Druski skit.
That's right. Not just the skit though, because you saw something that I ain't even seen.
Oh yeah. So like it's even a step further because I had stopped watching the Druski skits and I was like, okay, whatever. And so then I was watching like a clip from one of his shows where he's doing like the spoof off of Usher. If you know about Usher in his concert, he walks around with like a bowl of cherries, finds a woman, blah, blah, blah. Druski's like walking around with bananas looking for studs, found a stud, like an old school, like OG stud.
Not even a bull dagger?
Yes. I didn't know they still made them.
Yeah.
You know, how this bull dagger found Druski?
Her nephew took her somewhere.
Something. And like, yeah, peeled the banana, and it was very like uncomfortable to watch this, you know, like, and it's, I mean, hell, she bought the tickets, but hey, whatever. Get your money's worth. But it's really, really weird behavior. One, the act itself, and then two, why are you there?
I mean, why is she there?
Why is she there? Why are you a willing participant in this?
Oh, well, then we've really... And that is the question. Because it's not just her. I'm sorry, Auntie. Sorry, Unc, who was at the Druski show. We don't know your story. You might have been dragged there by a youngin'. Right? You probably trying to
Don't even know who Druski is.
Exactly.
Might have just been wanting a little slack.
That's right. You're like, oh, he's giving out bananas?
I can't use my hands? Okay.
Right? But the studs that are participating in the what's it called? Could have been love, right? Mm-hmm. The studs that are participating in this, there are certain elements, right? There is an element of like coercion because, like we said, Druski has one of the largest platforms ever. So a lot of these studs are singers, they're rappers, they're influencers. They also really want to elevate their platform, and they're willing to subject themselves to this obviously degrading situation so that they can achieve. Listen, I do comedy. I can't judge you for allowing yourself to be degraded. I do that 3 times a week at least.
I do improv. Even worse.
So I get that I sort of get that. I do sort of get that. But why are you really there? And this is another thing. We had talked about male-centered studs, and this is a male-centered stud situation. Because it's one thing when you're harassing unwilling participants. It's another thing for you to sign up for this bullshit. And I know maybe you think it's just jokes and you think that it's not that deep. I'll smack the shit out you. But it's not that deep. Anytime somebody says it's not that deep, I just want to kick you in the throat. Because look where we are. We have it's not that deep ourselves into some bullshit.
Say we balls deep into some fascism.
We are balls deep in fascism.
That's how deep it is.
No, we are elbow deep in fascism right now. Okay? It is fisting the shit out of us.
Yes.
And not in the fun way. And it's because it's not that deep.
Yes. It's kind of given like minstrel showing a little bit, because it's like, let me go do and perform in front of my homeboys right now because they think it's funny. And so, yeah, I think it's funny too, so I'm going to do it because I want to make my homeboys laugh and like blah, 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 blah.
And I want them to accept me as one of their own.
And to say like, oh yeah, it's cool if we make a joke about this. It's like, it's fine. It's fun. You know, it's kind of like if you are hanging with guys and or like at work or something like that, you work with a bunch of men, they make a sexual joke or whatever. I don't want to be called out of being the too sensitive girl that's like whatever. I want to fit in and be in with locker room talk and be in the boys club too. So I'm not going to say anything. So I'm just going to painfully laugh my way through it while they're making this joke that clearly makes me uncomfortable.
But you're doing it because your livelihood is important to you, right? Yes. You're doing that because you need to eat, right? You know?
So I guess the ones that are participating in that, like you said, that want exposure,
sure,
is like, okay,
sure,
I need to eat a little bit, but I know.
But really, they're doing it because this is the thing. The same way that black men sit up on Andrew Schultz's podcast and watch him say the most degrading, horrible shit about black women and saying he want to rape Kendrick and all kinds of shit, and they go, oh, yes, the boss. They think that by co-signing his racism, his bullshit, that they will then be excused from the consequences. And a lot of studs and masked women think the same thing of black men that they hang out with. They think that if they show they're cool with whatever bullshit they say and don't stand on business in front of a man, that they will be the exception to the rule of patriarchy and of misogyny. And I don't know how to tell you, baby, you are participating in your own oppression. Okay? Like, come on. I just want you to wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. All you hoes is, a lot of y'all is just sports bras, butters, and the inability to read. So, and I need a lot of y'all to have some more critical thought, right? All media, particularly mass media, is propaganda, okay? I don't remember who said it. I keep trying to look it up. I think it was W.B. Du Bois. I think it was Marx. I don't remember. It was somebody who wrote something that I sort of read. I'm making fun of y'all for not reading, but I don't be reading either. So, so you have to, when you consume propaganda, you have to critically analyze what is being propagandized, what is being told to you. And I need masked women to stand up in solidarity, political and social solidarity with other queer people. Stop begging straight men for scraps of attention. Stop it. It's disgusting.
I want to be put in my place. Like, I want someone to be like, you know what? Like, that's it. Yeah. Like, you got to come home right now.
Shut the f*** up.
That's what I like. I want you to tell me to come home.
Shut the f*** up.
Like, I need you.
Nah, for real. Shut the f*** up. You see? See how I tame that ass. I tame it. Hey, get your ass up out of here now. Get up out of here. Get your ass up out of here. See your way up out of here, bro. See, I told you they like that. I told you.
You know who I blame for this? Them toxic femmes treating these mass studs like little boys.
Now, I think. See, but here's the thing, though.
Now they gotta run over there trying to get the attention that they're not getting at home from these other little boys.
That's so funny because actually I think these toxic femmes, these relationships with these toxic ass femmes are them trying to reclaim their masculinity.
Oh, the stud.
I think a lot of studs look for a toxic femme to treat them like a man so that, because they don't understand that is not, and then they feel bad. They feel bad. And then it's imbalance, right? But I think like, you don't need that bitch. You're not really looking for that. There's gay women around. There are gay women around who want to have a gay relationship with you, but you're not looking for that.
I would have said that about the studs that go after straight women.
Okay, but you see the toxic femmes that are like...
The toxic femmes are like the ones that's like, they may not necessarily know that they're with a toxic femme until they're in a toxic femme, then they locked in.
You never know until you get trapped
till the mask comes off.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And then that's just my...
No, you're right.
I think that kind of plays a part in it. Just a little bit.
You're right.
The overarching thing, media, propaganda, fast system, bad. Yes, but... we can do our part.
No, you're right. We should do. And that's the thing. We should be doing our part to make sure that masks feel loved and cherished and protected.
Yes.
But in order to do that, I need the masks to like respect yourselves. Like, I don't know, like respect yourself. Mm-hmm. They're just, maybe. Yeah. Oh, I'm cured. I kissed a man, I'm cured.
Someone did that?
Yes. On the show. I kissed a man, I'm cured. My grandma gonna be so happy.
You gotta turn in your goddamn sports bra. That is ridiculous.
I'm going to heaven.
Congratulations. Grizz, not only still in the competition, but going to heaven.
I don't want to transition them all. Jesus ain't do all his work in one day. It's like chopping them down.
Or
that is some on another level. Oh my gosh. I did not see that episode.
Yes. I couldn't watch the whole episodes, but I watched a bunch of clips. Also, I watched a foreign man in a foreign land, right? That, you know him? Mm-hmm. That the Bayesian dude that be screaming. Mm-hmm. He had a really good like little live stream video about this. You know what I mean? So like I did get a lot of information through that. And he also extrapolated it to a larger issue of men fetishizing masked women, particularly in adult film.
Adult films. That's fine.
There you go. In adult films where, like, if you search up stud, if you search up mask or butch or whatever, the vast majority... Actually, no. If you search up butch, you're going to get white, lesbian. If you search up stud, you're going to get black studs getting turned out by men. That's the whole thing. Oh, she taking stud takes. There is something about that that's not just fetishistic, but it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
And I need the male-centered masks to like stand the fuck up. Yeah. There is no amount of capitulating to patriarchy and misogyny that is gonna help you escape. Yeah. You're not getting out that way. And you just being the overseer.
And I was right. Okay, no. But like, it's almost like you don't realize that you're the butt of the joke and you think that you're in on it, but really you're still the butt of the joke.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm the butt of the joke because I'm cool enough to be the butt of the joke.
But yeah, it's like, oh yeah, ha ha ha, I can take a joke. I'm cool. I'm cool. But you're still the butt of the joke, and I want y'all to realize that because there are some studs that are also making that same similar type of content.
Oh, 100%, because it works.
Because it works. And it's like, you don't have to sell your soul to sell out to these like loser guys just to think it's funny. You can still make queer, funny content on your own.
They don't want to be queer.
You don't want to be queer.
I think that is true. A lot of the stuff that like the clips that I saw, like it read to me as self-hate.
Yeah. It's just gay.
But like, you don't want to, it's just gay. You're not gay. Queer. You're just gay. You just, that's great. But that don't do nothing.
But I'm not gay like that.
That's right. I'm queer, as in free Palestine.
Yeah.
I'm queer, as in I'm going to try to queer the way that I move through the world. Mm-hmm. Right? And I want a lot of masks to like check each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Check one another and like recognize that what you were doing is being extremely male-centered in your behavior. And we don't need to do that. We's free. Oh, for now. I don't know. By the time this episode comes out,
We might not be.
we might not be. But like, if we still free, then we should act like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot to discuss on
There
this.
is a lot, because this is also just reminding me of just like how much like we have to pander to the Black community and how homophobia runs rampant through the Black community. Because when you said, "Oh, I'm not gay like that," it just reminded me of all like the Black gay comedians that's how they make jokes, where it's like, "Oh, I'm clearly a lesbian," but they're constantly on stage making like jokes and how like, "Oh, I'm gay, but like I'm not gay like that. I still want to suck dick," or like, "I don't eat, I don't do all of that," because we're pandering all back to the Black community and all that stuff like that, and how deep that goes.
It's not even pandering to the Black community; it's pandering to the worst parts of the Black community.
The worst parts, yeah.
The lowest common denominator of the Black community that has been so brainwashed by white supremacy that they think homophobia is Black. They think the Blackest thing you can do is hate people. Like, you know what I mean?
Sad.
And there's that book that I was reading, that Cookie Woolner book that I was reading, the Lady Lover stuff. A lot of that propaganda about queer relationships and about queer people, and particularly about masculine presenting women, comes from the talented 10th, we gotta better the race by like trying to be just like white folk, you know what I mean? That is a fear-based mentality, and we don't need to live in that. Like, you could be free.
We could be free. We could all be free. It makes me so sad.
It does make me so sad, and I think it's a discussion that we need to have in the larger community, and I wish we should have at some point a mask person here to discuss this particular issue
With the studs.
Of the
studs being turned out.
And the blatant fetishization
Yeah.
of masculine women. But you know,
it just goes to show Black women, just no matter how you present, we just not gonna be protected, even from our own people.
Even
Especially
because they want to show massa that they actually really love the program. So anyway, I don't know. What do you think? Are y'all watching this show? Because somebody got to, because it's getting 10 million views a week.
The Forbes, so y'all watching it.
And also a lot of young boys are watching it. So they're being propagandized to be creepy weirdos, to mask women in the future, to believe that they should undercut and you know, whatever. Yeah. But don't get your ass beat out here, because a lot of these studs might be fine to step and fetch it, but the real ones out here, you get your shit rocked. Don't try it. Don't. You gonna get stomped by some butters. You ain't gonna see that shit coming. It's just gonna be locks and the bottom of a shoe. Don't try it. Especially, I'm shocked to hear this is an older stud, because the bull daggers, they will kill a man.
Yes, it was like, it looked like somebody, you know, like the lesbian in my hometown. Like, that's what it looked like.
Like the lesbian bouncer that has killed before. Yes. You know what I mean? Like, what are you, crazy? They tend to be, especially the older demographic, the protectors of the queer community, right? And we need to do our part to protect them. So if you a dude out here,
no, I was gonna
thinking you gonna pull a Druski, make sure you got insurance.
Don't do it. No, and I wonder if I would like to also talk to somebody that's okay with this, that finds it funny, because I want to know more so about why. Because I remember when we brought up like living in living color and like stuff like that.
We liked the men on film.
We liked the men on film, and somebody, and this was like on the conversation that was had like on TikTok, where people were like, yes, it was homophobic, but at the time it was like seeing it humanized in a way gay people, and that's what they just liked seeing themselves.
Here's the thing. When I first watched those sketches, I was a little girl. I didn't know they were making fun of gay men.
Yeah.
I was like, these seem like the funnest people I've ever seen. But I thought it was a celebration, right? And so I see what you say. Are there masked people watching this and being like, are we?
Oh, finally, we're included in the fun in a way. Now we can kind of see ourselves in a way, even though this is kind of like making fun of it in a way, because apparently that's how that was received.
I'm just imagining like a black person watching an old minstrel show and be like, finally we're in it.
But I get, I guess like maybe
mean.
Sometimes it's like we kind of push, or like media or like whatever. There's
no representation of masculine presenting
There's no
women.
representation. So I'm like curious, are you seeing this and being like, oh, finally they're including us, even though it's not in the most positive light.
That is
but they're
such a good point.
Showing that like, hey, we're in a way being like, we're still women in a way where like we want to be, like humanized and show that like, even though we're masculine like men, we are still, sexual and we can be sensual. I'm not saying the way he's going about it is right, but like seeing that, and because like a lot of times, and this is what I was mentioning about like the toxic femmes or whoever, like treating these, mass women, these studs like men, and showing that like, okay, we're not men. I'm still a woman at the end of the day, but I don't think this is the best way to do it.
This is not even kind of a way to do it.
But I'm just saying,
what makes a woman is not her. I mean, that's kind of, yes. That's 100%.
I'm wondering if that's what the people that like this. No. I'm wondering if that's what they're seeing.
That is such a good point.
But this could also be me just giving people the benefit of the doubt.
No. I think you are right. I think many mask presenting women want to be seen fully within their gender presentation and be seen as a woman. Yeah. And the one thing that makes a woman is her relation to men. Mm-hmm. The one thing that makes a woman is that men want to fuck her. And so
I've been thinking like that part, but just the part about like,
no, but you're right.
Like I still want to be pursued. I want like that, even though
you want to be pursued by a creepy dude,
but not like him. But I'm saying like that part about the representation. That's why I'm saying like it's still not right.
But I see where it's coming from.
Possibly.
So I mean, listen. We could talk about this for days, and we should, and we should keep talking. So like, but we gotta wrap this up because I gotta go put on some boxer shorts and make a Druski sketch. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, that's the way to make it nowadays.
That's the way to make it. I'm broke. Maybe it's time for me to start kissing on Druski. Anyway, the point is like, I just want us to be free. So if you have some takes, if you got some opinions, if we said something that didn't, you know what I mean? If especially if you're a mask presenting person or woman, and that like is like has even a different point of view on this.
If you're in the Druski hive, let us know. I want to see what y'all see. Yeah. I genuinely want to hear other people's perspectives.
No, I actually do. I also do. But not for the reasons you want to listen.
This is because this is a movement. This is like when he was coming to Brooklyn, people were like, "Oh, it's going to be full of studs out there," and I was like, "Wait, why would it be full of studs?" And then I had to go do some whatever. Anyway, that's not the point. But if you are in the Druski hive, if you are a fan of Druski, let us know why.
Yeah, let us know why.
What has Druski done for you?
Yes, thank you.
Let us know.
Thank you.
If we are being too woke, we're not. Let us know that too.
Yeah, tell us if we're being too woke.
And I would also know, because I know we do have some white listeners out there. Who's the white Druski that is doing some problematic stuff to the...
Trump. I'm kidding. That's not fair. That's so mean. I'm sorry. That's mean. I'm not like that.
But that was something that I was also thinking, like, because I know a lot of times, like, I am like on a different side of TikTok, Twitter, or whatever, where I don't have a lot of like white influence on my algorithm or like whatever. And I wonder, does this type of thing happen in the white gay community? Is there some white comedian that is out there trying to turn out butches?
No. Oh. Because black women always get the worst, the end of the stick, no matter what the is going on. Maybe there is, but I'm
just curious.
No, there isn't.
Is there someone that is like just weird when it comes to...
For sure.
I'm sure.
For sure.
I feel like the answer to that, it's probably a gay man. I don't know.
Actually, I wish we'd talk about Saucy Santana and his little love for studs because I feel like it's different.
That's a genuine love.
That's a genuine love, and that's like a respectful love. Like, that's actually being like, whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, I still want Saucy Santana to make a skit about turning out black men.
You try to get Saucy Santana killed. Because the black men will lose. The pitchforks will come out.
I saw the way Saucy Santana handled academics. I think Saucy Santana could probably handle.
Sure, anybody can I'll fold academics up. Fuck academics. He's a dummy.
Yeah.
You're a dummy, bitch.
But I feel like Saucy Santana, he'd be all right.
Nah.
I feel like he'd be all right.
He'd be all right, yeah.
That's one of them gays. Like, a lot of gay men have spent their entire lives fighting and whooping ass.
Oh, 100%.
100%. Saucy Santana can handle his own, absolutely. And maybe, I don't know, maybe that's the cure to homophobia in the black community. The cure.
Maybe a taste of your own medicine might really help.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, like, let us know what you think of this. Tell us all the horrible things that are happening on that show because I'm not watching it.
I'm not watching it.
And don't go on. You know what? Who I really want to hear from? One of you studs that got on the show. That's who I want to hear from. So let us know why you don't want to be free. So anyway, stick around for that was our femme topic. Please stick around for
Auntie Advice.
All right, and now it is time for us to give you some solicited gay auntie advice.
Someone had a good name.
Wait, what was the name?
SUGAA. No?
Oh, because the acronym.
SUGAA.
Someone else had another name. I can't remember it though. Someone else had another name. Y'all had some good suggestions. We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna
figure it out.
I think today let's just go with SUGAA.
Yeah, sugar.
It's time for some sugar.
Who
wants some sugar?
Yes.
Get some sugar from your auntie.
Sugar from your aunties. So, that's good. Yeah. Okay, so for today, we're gonna give some sugar to Aurea. Thank you so much for sending this in. It is a very long one. I'm gonna put the whole full thing on the screen that you could pause and read it. But we're gonna usually hit the bullet points. We're gonna hit the bullet points, the main topics, right? All right. So, Aurea, hey aunties, I'm asking you for advice about this breakup I'm going through. I'm ashamed because I got my heart broken by a white woman. It happens to the best of us. Not you. And I let her gaslight me and eventually break my heart, right? Okay. So, Aurea was dating white women. She said, no more white women. No more. She is delivered.
Yes.
But
dark meat only.
Yeah, she was like, this is not my first white woman, but for some reason, I keep attracting them, and it's irking me and my ancestors. I'm not actively seeking them out, but I do attract a lot of them. As someone who's not assertive, I like people who like me back, so I end up in relationships with white women where it could have been avoided by just saying no. But anyway, so she was with this white woman. She tried to break up with her 2 times before, and she would say things like, oh, you just want to give up, right? You don't want to work it out? And that meant a lot to me because I had seen it as someone not giving up on me. Okay. Fast forward to August. We have been planning to go on a trip together. And the day before our trip, she tells me about this man. He's 21. So not a man. She would see him on campus a lot. And she would always describe him as performative, nonchalant, and basically dissing him. Which is your first clue. But, so, like, you've seen a rom-com? So a day before our trip, I'm DJing at a party that she's supposed to come to, and she tells me that the same man asked to go on the walk with her, and she seemed real giddy about it. So, for context, she had asked to be open and poly. They weren't having sex. They weren't having enough sex. Mm-hmm. And because she, the girlfriend, the white girlfriend, got a low libido. Not too low to not want to be with it. But anyway, and trauma. And you're a horn dog. No, you're a person. I brought it up. She was opposed to it and didn't know anything about polyamory. But she could afford to waste her money on BetterHelp to eventually find a black woman therapist who practices ethical non-monogamy. She's wasting so many black women's time. So So she started reading The Ethical Slut. I know you giving rolled eyes, but The Ethical Slut is good book. This white, don't let this white woman taint it. Anyway.
We talked about that last.
We talked about The Ethical Slut. So when she told me about it, I was like, okay, invite him to the party. So he goes to the party. It took 2 hours for them to get to the party. They were there. She didn't introduce him to her. And she barely talked to me the whole night. And then he left. And she told me that they kissed. They kissed that night, right? So then they went on the trip to Costa Rica, right? The whole time during the trip to Costa Rica, she's texting with him. Allura asked, please, can you not text with him while we're on our vacation? And the first night she went through her messages and you felt guilty but angry that you saw it. And she tells me that back in wintertime, she looked through my phone and between my friend group chat and she thinks the things they're saying about her and that she thinks and her mental illnesses and blah, 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 blah. She was talking to her homegirls. That's how it came out. Whole trip was beautiful by day, but stressful at night because they were there for 2 weeks, didn't have sex the whole time. She brought the strap for no reason. Then she helps her move out of her dorm. And that same night that she's helping her move out of the dorm, the white girlfriend went to go see the 21-year-old that she was texting the whole time in Costa Rica. Then asked Allura, do you want my lesbian flag? I feel like a fraud. To your girlfriend, to your lesbian girlfriend. So she says she's not, then they see each other. She says she's not breaking up with her. She doesn't know if she's falling out of love with her, but there's just some tension, right?
The girlfriend said this.
The girlfriend said this.
Okay.
And so 4 days later, she breaks up with her. And over text messages. So we plan to go no contact, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So then she said, let's do it. She said, oh, it was my impression that we were going no contact. So I suggested letters. That bitch ain't never write me one letter. Right? She started calling you manipulative, blah, 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 because you were posted on Instagram. And she felt like, whatever. So she was telling her therapist all this. She playing games with her. So her question is, how can I metabolize this anger? Because I have a lot of it. And I really want to gouge her eyes out. And 2, I really want to stop attracting white women. This past relationship felt like such a karmic cycle that must be broken. Okay. Woo! Let's all do like a cleansing woo-sigh. Woo-sigh.
Damn, I'm glad I don't date white women.
Woo!
Woo!
How do we start?
Okay, so I think the first thing that like jumped out at me was when you were like, you like people that like you, and hello. And I just feel like that is something to need to be addressed. It was like a couple of things that kind of struck me as like, that sounds a bit like maybe like a self-love type of thing.
Woo!
You know, like I like people that like me, and it was something else that was said like,
I'm not good at like asserting my boundaries. I'm not assertive.
Yeah,
like, yep.
It was like something like that, or like I would have to go back.
And then her saying, oh, I don't want to break up. When y'all were having issues and you're saying, oh no, I don't want to break up. Let's work on this.
that was
and
it.
that made you feel like, oh, she really values me.
That feels like she values me.
And then also the idea that like you say, hey, I don't feel respected in this relationship and I want to end it. Mm-hmm. And she says, no, I want to work on it. And you see that as value and not as someone being like, I don't respect what you're telling me.
And I don't respect your feelings.
Yes.
But saying like, oh, you're not willing to fight for this, you know, made you feel loved. And I don't know if there's like something deeper there that probably needs to be addressed. I don't know if there's, and I'm not a therapist. Okay, this is auntie advice, but
no,
I'm not a therapist.
No,
but like
you're hitting something.
Yeah, and I was listening to like everything with the whole, but I was still like stuck on that, and it seems.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
No, that's what I wanted to say, because the main question is, how do I let go of this anger, and how do I stop attracting white women? And I got to tell you, That's not the real issue here. The issue isn't the anger that you're feeling. For sure, she deserves it because she's out of pocket.
Yeah.
But let's be real. You're angry at yourself.
I was going to say the same thing. It's like not necessarily like what to do like with this anger, but like why did I allow someone to treat me the way that this person treated me? Like, why did I allow them, when I did express my boundaries, to basically step all over them and guilt me into feeling bad about expressing like how I feel and saying like, hey, this isn't working out for me. This isn't something that I want to do. And them emotionally manipulating you into staying into this relationship that you've already expressed isn't good for you.
Not even just staying in the relationship, but introducing a man into it and disrespecting the fuck out of you, all for her to text message break up with you. That is someone who is dark-sided. She is dark-sided. She's not a great man. She's dark-sided. She's not right. And those people are out there, and I'm not saying it's your fault for getting manipulated or being in this situation. I'm saying the anger that you feel is at yourself.
It's inward.
It's inward because I don't know if, like, because I have the same issue. I have the same issue where I have been manipulated and treated like shit and over and over and over again, and being like, the common denominator is me, because I never learned. I still haven't learned how to like properly assert my boundaries, stand up for myself, and not just accept what's given, right? It's a journey. It's hard. I don't want you to feel bad that you are, feeling like this. Some people try to make you feel bad for getting disrespected. It's not your fault.
Yeah. And I know it sounds easier than it is to say like letting that anger go, because I feel like when we hold all this like animosity towards someone, that person still has power over you.
That's a word.
They're still affecting your life. Because it's like you can't fully move on because that person has such a grip on your like emotions, where now that emotion that you're feeling is still anger that they've caused that you can't let go because they have like with your head.
And they're moving on and you're still living in the
over there
bullshit
with Brad or whoever.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And now, you're still upset. And I don't know how long it was with this breakup, but like you're still holding that animosity. They're still living up here rent free in your head. So I think that is like really getting in touch with like your healing and feeling like and understanding and talking to, if you have the resources, because I know like it's hard to like with therapy, but like
she got the black therapist, she got the black woman therapist.
She got your therapist, which is so fucked up. But like really figuring out what is it about me that allowed this behavior to continue, and like addressing that, and like before you can even move on, and like also forgiving yourself for allowing that to happen, because you genuinely cared for this person and you felt like you were trying to make it work, and they just manipulated you and took advantage of your kindness and willing to whatever. And so and so something that a therapist said to me that really me up in my head was like, they were like, how long are you going to hurt yourself to please somebody else? And like when they said that, because I was in a situation where I was not happy, but I was staying in it because I felt like this is what I need to do. And that same thing of like, oh, you're not willing to work on it. And I was like, I don't really want to. And then she said that to me, like, how long are you going to continue to hurt yourself to make someone else happy? And I was like, fuck.
Here's the thing. It's not about being willing to work. Like, working on something requires both people to care. You're working on something because you value that relationship. That relationship has to bring something to your life. And this relationship, I mean, it brought a lot to your life. Stress.
Yeah.
And like, maybe you, like, I think maybe you need to be alone for a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe
definitely.
you need to be alone for a bit, and then be more discerning about who you end up with, which means you might have to be alone.
Yeah. And also, it's okay to not want to work on a relationship. That's what I had to learn. Because I had already was like, okay, this isn't good for me. I'm not happy. This isn't healthy. And they wanted to work on it, but I didn't. I was ready to let it go. And so we were trying to work on it, but I was like, I feel bad about not working on it. And then finally I had to say in closed doors with my therapist, I don't really want to work on this. I just did this because I felt bad. And I don't,
you can't work on something that has no chance of being fixed, right? Like, that you don't want.
Yeah.
Like, I could bring you a broken VCR from the 80s and be like, we need to work on this. But you don't want it. And you
even if it is repairable, like, things can change. But if you don't want it, that is okay. It is fine to, like, not want to save a relationship if it's not.
But the thing is, she felt valued by somebody wanting to work on it. Even if it was irreparably broken, she felt valued because of that.
Yeah.
And I just think the reason why that's stuck in your throat is because that is the key there, is that you want to feel valued in a way, and I think you got to value yourself. You got to want to work on you. Stick with you. Take care of you. You know what I mean? You got to put you first, Lucius. You got to put you first.
I knew it was coming. I was like,
you got to put you first. And that is the key. I think we can't really help with that like that. You know what I mean? We can only suggest.
Yeah. And I was going to suggest maybe like a little bit of Reiki, some energy healing.
Yes.
I think that would be...
Therapy.
That would be good. Yeah, that would be good. Because I'm a firm believer in, like, the Reiki and stuff like that. And so, like, if you're in Brooklyn, which I believe you are.
Oh, okay.
I believe you are. There is, like, different healing circles and things like that have, like, sliding scales for, like, people of color. And I can send you the link to that so we can put it on that because I need to go myself.
Oh, I think you were like, and I can send you the link to that because you need it. And you're right.
I meant to send you the link. I meant to send you the link to post it. But also, I'm a firm believer when that energy and that, like, because, like, sometimes it just feels like there's, like, just like a cloud and, like, this negative energy that's, like, following you around and stuff.
Sure. Your negative energy is Caucasian in nature.
But no, I feel like,
I'm sorry.
But yeah, that too. But I also feel like sometimes people's energy can, like,
attract a certain amount.
It can attract a certain, or it can, like, still, like, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if the spooky ooky word is like an energy transfer where, like, I'm going to put all this energy to you and now I'm carrying all this negative energy that was, like, put onto me. Like, this energy isn't necessarily mine, but it's on me and I need to get it off of me. You know?
You said you need to be a sage, like an old house.
I'm for
like
real.
Like a house that there was a murder in.
Listen, if she was in your home, you need to get some sage that home. Okay? Sage it. Put some salt around the doorstep so that energy can't get in there. Okay? We losing recipes.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
You need to call your nearest bisexual witch.
A black one.
Call them Etsy witches. Sorry.
I don't know if you can afford them Etsy witches.
No, their price going up on Etsy witches right now. They having them all.
The price done gone up. But for real, I told you about my roommate issue that I had or whatever. I was doing all of that. We staged the apartment. I put the salt around my doorstep or whatever.
I know that smoke alarm was going off.
Yes. I had the obsidian waist beads that, like, protect energy, and I swear to God.
It worked?
It worked. After that incident when she called the police on me and whatever like that.
Oh, you did tell me this, yes.
Yes. Like, we never crossed paths again after that.
You did it.
We did. We never crossed paths.
You exercised her.
I'm so, because, like, my girlfriend's a Reiki practitioner.
Yes.
So she believes in that. She was like, no, yeah, duh, because it works.
I think you're onto something.
I never crossed that path again.
Because she's saying that this is something that has happened before. Mm-hmm. I wonder if the energy from the past relationships have finally built up into this.
Yes.
Right? That's a good... I'm not a ookie spooky, like, I don't know. I believe in it. I just don't understand it. It's like science to me. I believe...
It is science because it's real.
That's right. I believe in science. I don't understand it.
And all of this... in combination with the therapy and the self-love and taking time for yourself and that inner healing and that inner work, like all of that in conjunction, is together. Yes. You know, sage and a couple crystals ain't gonna do it.
That's right.
You know, you got to do like deep inner work as well.
That's right.
You know?
Also, stop taking white to Costa Rica. Why are you flying out white?
You You in Brooklyn.
You in
Okay?
Brooklyn? You taking white bitches to go? Take aunties to Costa Rica.
Yes.
We wouldn't be texting nobody.
Yes. And also, too, the whole thing about, like, not attracting white women, whatever like that. I don't know if it's a crystal for that.
There ain't nothing you can do to not be attractive to white women. But what you can do is
Not
say,
to attract them.
I say, yeah, you, no matter what, you're going to attract whoever you're going to attract because you fine, I guess. I'm assuming. I'm assuming you fine as shit, right?
I think they are attractive. Yes.
You've met them.
Yeah, they were DJing at a show, and then, like, I went back. Yes.
What you want our advice to stop being fine? That's ridiculous. We would never, even if I had the advice, I would never give that to you. You be fine.
You can know territory now.
Like what? You go around being fine and just make sure that when you attract somebody that's great, just be like, hey, I'm off the milk right now. Ooh, I'm lactose intolerant.
Yes. And also, this also speaks to, like, the confidence. Like, stop waiting for them to come to you. Like, if you see, like, a beautiful black person out there that you are feeling, you want to just, like, step to them and, like, spit some game or whatever. Sometimes you got to go get them.
Yeah.
Go.
Mostly you do have to go get them. This is also advice for me. You and me, we should talk. Anyway, Allura, thank you so much we're aunties are praying for you.
Yes.
Aunties are putting all, because I see something. I see in you what I also have experienced, right? Like, a different kind of white girl, more of that Rachel Maddow severity. But, like,
The way I Googled Rachel Maddow. Like, I knew who she was, but you were like, no, I liked Rachel Maddow back when she was fine. I was like, okay. Okay.
We all have our things.
Yeah, you know.
We all have our things. Like, so
I had a crush on my fine arts teacher, probably, too.
See?
Not really, though. No.
Listen, thick glasses and a buzz cut, that used to get me. That used to get me. So I understand. I can't judge you. What I am saying is I'm speaking from a place of, like, I have experienced this in the past. And so I know where you're going through.
Do you attract white women?
Yes.
You do? Oh, okay.
I still attract white women more than I attract black women. Because, whatever, let's not get into that.
No,
but
I do, because I feel some type of way. Why? I don't date white women, but, like, do I repel them? I've had one white person, like, flirt with me, and then someone afterwards had to tell me that they were flirting.
That's the thing. You probably just haven't noticed
But
that they're flirting.
No, I don't.
You just don't notice.
No, I also don't be around them either.
That's another thing.
Because I don't.
We know that we share custody of one white woman, and then you have a few other straight white women.
Yeah.
And you're like, why aren't the white ladies coming for me?
I went to Denver. Like, I was like, oh. And then they were like, flirting.
See, there you go. If you spent more time in Denver, you'd attract more white women.
I've been in Bushwick.
So, here's the thing. You're never going to stop attracting them. You just have to say no. And saying no is going to be hard, but practice.
Maybe it's my aura. No, I don't know.
You just aren't noticing. You just aren't noticing when they're hitting on you.
But here's the thing. I can count on one hand how many times I've been somewhere with, like, white lesbians.
Yeah.
And they've even come up and talked to me.
You know what? Maybe you should be doing the Reiki.
Like,
maybe
twice.
there is a thing. Let me get them as obsidian belts. Maybe that's what did it.
No, it was one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's what did it.
Maybe it's
You
gotta get you like some waist beads from a black vendor, because that's another thing. I don't
carry
buy
around
it.
garlic. No, that's vampires.
That's vampires. It's vampires. No, you gotta go find you some waist beads from a black vendor.
Yeah.
And then, because the ancestors have said a prayer over them, and there is some type of, like, repellent or something.
I think also you might have hit something, but maybe you need to be in more black spaces.
I was gonna say that too.
That's what you kind of hit.
Yeah.
Because if you want the white women to attract you, hang out at the mullet bar. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I do think my coworker has been flirting with me. I don't know. She's, like, old. She's white.
Okay, I'm sorry.
She's this close to calling me handsome.
I'm off white women, but if there's an elderly, wealthy white woman who wants me to...
She's my coworker. I know how much she makes.
Oh, then fuck that.
I had to explain this to my girl. I said, I think she just always just compliments me like a lot, and she's been giving me like plants and stuff. And then I realized I was like, I don't think she's doing this to nobody else. And she knows I'm a lesbian. And she was like, really? And so,
not unless she's wealthy.
No.
You get you a white wealthy benefactor,
If
not
I'm
a coworker.
If I'm gonna cross that line, I'm also gonna cross that tax bracket
Exactly.
as well.
You go get you a Sarah Paulson.
Okay. Listen, I'm not dipping I'm not skiing the slopes
Especially
to be on a budget.
especially the wrinkly slopes.
No.
To be on a budget is crazy.
No, I'm not. No.
Anyway, thank you, Allura, for sending in this question. Sorry, that's so funny.
I'm just saying. If I'm gonna cross racial lines,
I love that
I would like to do it in a.
get you a that. No, 100%. You gonna pay me. You gonna take care of me. Okay, old white lady. Anyway. So, thank you, Allura, for sending in this question. Please update us. I know you sent this a while ago.
My bad.
It's not just your bad. It's all our bads. Listen, we need help. We be doing everything. We need help. Anyway, so thank you.
Thank you for also being so patient and so understanding.
Yes.
And like shout out to you because like we performed, they DJ'd at a show
yeah.
that I was performing. We were on stage together.
I know, and you didn't even see. Was the white woman there? No, I can't. No. So, like, also, if you, well, this is the season finale, but send us your advice things.
Still send us your questions.
Yes, we're gonna have little things in between. Don't worry.
Because we're coming.
We're coming back.
We already got questions like
lined up.
Come get your sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, email thestrapdown@gmail.com. DM us at. We actually should start a specific advice Gmail so that all the advice goes into one spot.
We do have a link tree where it's like a thing for the whatever that's supposed to go to the Gmail, but nobody's used it.
No, we're going to do that, but not yet. So email us at thestrapdown@gmail.com, DM us at thestrapdown or leave a comment and we will get to you. Allura, please update us. Let us know how it goes. We love you. We believe in you. You better go out and be fine
and get you that
some black woman that treats you right. Mm-hmm. All right. So anyway, stick around for the next segment. All right, and now it's time for us to put you on Strap Game.
Strap Game.
One of these days, we're gonna actually do the full song and a music video. Put You on Strap Game is the segment where we recommend a thing that we liked or listened to or watched or ate or didn't like or put on our bodies or saw on the internet. And today is yours. Aurea is going to put you on Strap Game.
Yes, I am really excited because we have an artist today that I'd never heard of before. So it's up and coming Chicago rapper called Cosmo JuggaKnotts.
Damn, okay, that's a name.
That is a name.
Cosmo JuggaKnotts.
Cosmo JuggaKnotts. And so I'll show you the picture because you haven't seen this yet. So this is them.
How old?
They did not give their age. But they are
before I say anything inappropriate.
Before you say So Cherie is acting like this. You know they fine. Okay. Locks. Nice little sexy rapping stud.
Pretty face.
Yeah. And I feel like I want this because like I get...
Me too. Sorry. Sorry, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
That's true. But no, I love seeing like a queer like rapper, like if it's R&B or like, you know, because we've been doing R&B for like the past time. So like sometimes, you know, I ain't coming from the hood or like whatever, but I love me a little hood bop. Okay? I love it. I love it to make it sound like that I am like in these streets.
I need that.
I need that.
I need to feel like I might fight a bitch at any moment sometimes.
Right. Like, I need to feel like I got ops.
Yes.
I mean, I'm pretty popular. No, I'm really nice.
Yeah, but you got ops. The Trump administration. So you got ops.
There
Okay? You got ops.
And that's what
You
else
need
I was
that
going to
energy.
say.
Yes.
And that's what I was going to say. Because I feel like their music really gives like ride out music. You finna ride up on a, you finna ride down to the ICE detention center. Okay. And you want to throw on some Cosmo JuggaKnotts and to, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it. So anyway, so it's very like, I like it. I'm gonna play it. So this is like kind of like, this is called Choppa Talk.
Hey, I love the way that chopper talk. One false moving it'll knock you off. I'm with my brothers if they right or wrong, but I'm still holding them accountable. Hey, girl, type in so we can count it up. She think it's fuck her face cute, but I don't give no fuck. And if you see me up this pipe, boy, you better run. Niggas going in the grave.
Right.
Me and bro, pop this melon, I ain't chopper too. Boy, ain't shit a game, I ain't smiling, ain't shit.
Not the guitar. Okay.
Okay.
No, I might swing on it into this.
It's like, I don't know if I want to be like riding on my ops, twerking in the club, like, you know.
I do appreciate, like, I ride for my brothers, but I keep them accountable. All right? I fucks with that. That's the energy that I need.
That's the energy that you need.
That's the energy that keeps you off Druski's show.
I feel like Cosmo JuggaKnotts would probably be the one to be like, like,
you got me fucked up.
you got me fucked up.
All right, Cosmo JuggaKnotts.
Cosmo JuggaKnotts, they got another song that I like called Dumbass that I feel like when we talk about our ops being the Trump administration, I feel like Dumbass.
That's for George Santos.
That is for You's a dumbass. That's what it is. With your dumbass.
I might have to, that one I might be just for me.
Okay, that's what I say.
No,
but you know,
I'm
like,
with it. Send it to me.
Yeah.
Let's add it to the Spotify playlist.
I'm definitely gonna add them to
Yes.
the Spotify playlist
Yes.
because I just want to be at work, like as I'm responding to an email, like, you know,
With your dumb ass.
With your dumbass. Per my last email. With your dumbass.
That's the new song, Cosmo JuggaKnotts. Per my last email. I love it too. I'm with it. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Cosmo JuggaKnotts.
Thank you so much.
We with it. Yes. Do they put the? I'll put their.
Yes. We'll add. We're gonna add. We're gonna add their contact information to this screen here.
You can follow them at.
Yes, we'll put.
I'll just mouth it and then I'll put the audio in. You can follow them at. Right? There you go.
And we're also going to put, we're going to add their music to our Spotify.
Yes.
The Put You on Strap Game Spotify. And if you are in the Chicago area, they do have an event on October 26th, which is a Sunday from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Halloween party of the year. So DJ Astro 52. So they're going to be there. So check them out if you're in the area. We'll put the flyer up for that as well.
Yeah, Chicago desperately need some fun right now. So you go do that.
Yes.
You go do that.
Yes.
And then that'll give you the energy to stomp out the ICE agents and try to clear your building because Wells Fargo wants it. Anyway, let me stop. Anyway, thank you, Cosmo JuggaKnotts, for sending that to us and being fine. Good for you.
Yes. And they got a lot of stuff coming up. So definitely check them out.
Check out
their
profile and everything and keep up to date with what they're doing.
Yes.
And let us know when you come to Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for whatever Sharia sends you in your inbox.
It was one titty. Anyway. So that was Put You on Strap Game.
If you want to put us onto Strap Game, please send us your recommendations right here at our link to our email at thestrapdown@gmail.com. If you're an artist and you want to be featured on the show, hit us up, same email address, or slide into our DMs and send us a link to your music, to your Spotify, and whatever else you got.
Yeah, put it in the comments too if you want. Put it in the comments, send us, and then we'll pin them if we it. We gotta with it though.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, that was a great one. All right. So stay tuned for us to close this show.
And the season.
All right. So now we have reached the end of not only this strap journey, but of this strap season.
This has been a journey. This is episode 20 of this season. Which is wild.
Yeah.
That we made it.
Yes, we made it. And it's been tough, and we've been doing it all ourselves. And the thing that keeps us going is y'all sending us submissions, y'all meeting us. I met some people in DC that were fans of the show. I meet people at almost every show. I meet one lesbian. It's not many, but it's at least one every time I go somewhere, and they're like, I love the strap down, and it's so dope. And so we really appreciate you. So at the end of our strap journey, we like to talk about one good thing that happened to us this week, but ain't no good thing happened to us this week, so we're gonna just talk about you. So
I think that's appropriate, because this is who we do it for. So I think highlighting some of the fun things that people have shared with us is a great way to end this season.
Yes. So, do you want to go first with a submission that you like? Because yours is really funny.
It's so funny. Yes. I've been looking forward to doing this. Okay. So, this submission came from Instagram from Kai.
Oh, wait. Kai on... Okay. We have a different Kai on Patreon.
Okay. So, this comes from Kai, and... it's amazing. So they sent a message to us. First of all, Kai, also shout out to Kai, because Kai sent a really long list of lesbian sapphic book recommendations.
Oh, that we can do for lives? Yes, that's great. I love that.
Yeah, so that was amazing.
Thank you so much for the suggestions. I love when you do the work.
Listen, Kai was doing work. Was also like, oh, look, and by the way, you can also post this edit of you saying this on TikTok, doing work, Kai. I ain't did it yet, but I'm gonna do it. I have it written down on my laptop. I need to find this clip and edit it. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
And so Kai sent this message in particular that says, so your Patreon tier being big strap energy made me think big strappers, which led to this. And it is a song. And I'm going to attempt to...
Are you going to sing for us?
I'm going to attempt to
yes.
sing it.
Okay. You got to warm up the voice real quick.
Me. But I also got to play the song.
Oh, you playing it. Okay.
Because it's okay, so... She wrote this song in the tune of Hot Stepper.
Oh.
So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get through it without laughing. Because when I was in tears when I first read this. Okay. I'm gonna have to edit this if I can't do it.
No, I got you.
Here come the big strappers, lesbians, black queer femme comedians. Okay. Wait, I gotta do it again. You can cut all of that.
I got you. No. I'm putting that on Patreon.
I'm sorry.
No, it's so funny.
She's on Patreon. I tried. I said.
You really did try?
I was ready. But
you had it, and then you were then you lost the beat real quick.
You started singing.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's my fault.
You messed me up.
Okay. You got it. No.
So we're gonna do this again.
No distractions.
I'm gonna point to you.
Okay.
Because I need you to sing the
lesbians.
Okay. You ready?
I got you.
Okay. So we're gonna do it again.
Okay.
Should I do the whole intro thing? Read the thing and do it?
No.
You can be able to edit.
Okay.
No. Okay. You ready? Here comes the big strappers.
Lesbians.
Black queer femme comedians.
Lesbians.
Gay Brooklyn taking over.
Lesbians.
So love that you like it. Something. Still love
like that.
you like that. Okay, let's start over.
No, it's fine.
No. I want to do it again. I gotta make Kai proud.
Okay.
I make promises.
Okay.
You ready?
All right.
Still love you like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know the words.
Still love you like that.
That's how I do it?
That's my attempt.
Okay, you ready? Okay. Here come the big strappers.
Lesbians.
Black queer femme comedians.
Lesbians.
Gay butts are taking over.
Lesbians.
Still love you like that.
Yeah.
Lesbians. Yeah.
Love you like that.
Yeah. Maybe I should let you do it. Whatever. That's how it goes.
That was great.
It was so funny.
That was fantastic. Thank you, Kai. Let me see if I could. I don't know what the copyright is. Oh, is this more?
No.
Let me see what the copyright situation is, because it'd be cool to make that like an intro for something. But anyway,
that's our new intro song.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If we could find a way to make that the intro song, let me figure something out.
And so I was like, we were going back and forth because I was just like, it was stuck in my head the whole night. I was like, this is gonna be stuck in my head, and I was just walking around. Lesbians.
That's so funny.
Lesbians.
You at the grocery store. Here comes big strappers.
And they were like, it's been tickling me all day. And so
it's great.
So I thought that was so cute, even though I'm like not a rapper. But I thought that was so.
This was great. Honestly, you are a rapper. I like that.
I thought that was so cute. Thank you so much for sharing that.
That was great.
That was.
Thank you for making that. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna think about how to do this. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make that. Make like a full thing.
Listen, if we gotta get in the booth.
Yeah.
I want it to be in there. Stop. First, I gotta learn the words to the actual song and the melody.
That's great. Okay, so I'm so tired, bitch. All right. So I have a submission from one of the most important artists of our time. That is ksst. This is the last ksst of the season, and I'm sorry, it's so good. Okay, so did you see this video of the bike delivery guy who ran out ice guards after taunting them?
Get him. What's up?
Right?
Yeah.
I'll put the clip here. This inspired a ginger version where she barks, they chase, but she gets away, and the picture. Her face though. Hold on. What happened? Wait. There we go.
Ginger escapes.
And the ice thugs behind her, like holding their batons, chasing Ginger as she's on the bike. With the backpack that's.
I love that because Ginger is also a top, so I love that.
And also, like, I could see Ginger on the bike. I know she got them fucked up eyes, so she might be bumping into shit, but she gonna make it.
She getting out of there. She going.
That's so
funny.
That's so funny.
That is so
I almost
funny.
peed. Thank you, ksst. We love you, ksst. Like you a real one. We really do love you. We do
love you.
The one thing, we really need.
Yes, we are working on something special.
Yes, we are.
With this, I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Oh, with the kiss thing. Oh, yeah.
Kiss thing.
Yes.
And so we are working on something special with another one of our listeners, and so
that we honored you.
It is going to be. It's going to be so much fun.
That's right.
So I can't wait, and we will hopefully have that next season.
Yes.
When we come back.
Yes.
So yes, thank you, Kiss,
thank
for
you.
that.
This is incredible. I'm gonna get this as a tattoo. Thank you so much.
I also want you to know, Kiss, like all of this artwork with Ginger, it's all gone straight to her head. She is a diva.
Become a monster.
Now, you saw how she was acting this entire episode. Like, that is all because she's getting all this attention. She's like, I can't even go out to the dog park without getting recognized at this point. Because
she's giving paw print autographs everywhere we go. Like,
it's so not. She won't listen now. She's like, hey,
like, I'm a star.
Like, who has drawn a mini series of you? No one.
She said, "Are you a muse?" No, I am.
Yeah. So.
I mean, thanks so much for doing it, but it's really gone. It's just gone to her head.
It's really caused a lot of problems
it's really
in our
hard.
household.
I'm worried that she's going to have a coke problem.
She's already talking about getting on Ozempic. Like, please. She's coming out with her own rival podcast. Ginger Unleashed, is that what she's
Ginger Unleashed is I really want to make it happen. It's so good. I'm sorry. So, hold on. What was the one that we wanted? Okay. Okay. So, I just also wanted to do one thing. Thank you. Shout out to Oso, the bear, who sent me a really, really funny comment.
Hold on. The bear. Like, is that like they're an animal or like a bear, like gay man bear?
No. That's just what they call themselves.
Oh, okay.
Also in Spanish. But they sent this. So we asked for suggestions for what we should call our listeners and watchers, because it's confusing to say listeners and watchers. So we've asked for like names, like what y'all want to be called. So I'm gonna read one submission that I really f***ed with. But okay. Hi, Miss Tias Queridas. Long time listener, first time caller, calling in from the swamp. You both are the coolest. Thank you for what you do. I'm just here to make a formal proposal to you and to the collective. Sorry.
No, keep reading this. Commit.
This is how it is. My proposal is that we call our community Strapaholics. And as a founding member of Strapaholics Anonymous, I propose a motion that we organize expeditiously, seize the means of seduction. Anyway, that's all for now. Anyway, love from the swamp. Don't put my name nowhere. I can't have the feds tracking me. But they said I could call them Oso. Also, PS2, shout out to Nebraska, or was it North Dakota? I don't know, wherever those people are from. I love you. Seize the means of seduction is...
Seize the means of seduction, and I love that you don't give a fuck about the difference between Nebraska
and
North Dakota.
I can tell you from a city, like a real city, so I really with you. Thank you for that. I love the name Strapaholics, but I don't know.
Should we make a poll?
No. Okay. Well, then we got another comment under the last episode from Red Wine Ocean Breeze. Red Wine Ocean Breeze. No.
I think I have that as my air freshener. No.
It do sound like a rum or something. So this comment is so we have that comment thing, which is the Talk Us Through It Award. And so we would like to give the Talk Us Through It Award to Red Wine Ocean Breeze, Red Wine Ocean Breeze, just very simple, says, should we be called riders? Because we're riding the strap? And then they go back, cow thems? No, that's terrible. And it is. Love you, but that one is terrible. But we have decided that is the name. The riders. Strap riders. Stand the f*** up. Thank you, Red Wine Ocean Breeze, for giving us this name. It's so good. You richly deserved award of nothing. But you don't get anything, but
you get appreciation.
You get a little graphic.
And at the end of the day, with the state of our economy,
that's right.
Our appreciation is worth more than any type of monetary award.
And you tell that to your landlord.
It's like, okay, I know you want the rent, but like, I appreciate you letting me stay here.
That's right.
So
doesn't that do it?
That should mean something.
So, thank you, Red White Ocean Breeze. Thank you, writers, for riding with us.
I do like Strapaholics. I want to do something with that.
Strapaholics is good. We should do something with that. Strapaholics, maybe that's a tier. I don't know. We'll think of it.
We're still gonna steal it.
We're just no matter what you give us, we will steal it. So we appreciate you. Thank you to all of our writers, all the people who have been there from the beginning, all of our Patreon subscribers. We love you. Actually, that should be the name of the Patreon subscribers. Strapaholics. Y'all are writers, but the Patreon subscribers, y'all are strapaholics, right?
Because they got the big strap energy.
That's right, because they really ride. They
can't get enough.
They can't get enough. They even watch our bloopers, right? So yes. Thank you so much for being on the Patreon. The Patreon content, we will still keep it coming. We will try to go live and stuff like that. We just need to take a little breather so that we could adjust some things so that we can come back with something very cool, that will hopefully get people into it.
Very cool.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much, but we got some cooking. Let us cook.
We have stuff planned.
Yeah, we have stuff planned, and we're cooking. Let us cook.
We're coming back.
We're coming back.
After we announced that, we were going to take a break, I got a lot of DMs and messages from people who are like, what am I going to do? Where are y'all going? I need y'all. How am I going to get through? We got a lot of love. A lot of messages. And when you were sick, we got so many messages.
Oh my God, I was so gross and sick.
Y'all were the best. And we're coming back. We're not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere. We just need to do things. We don't have a team. This is the team. We had Ginger as the audio engineer, but she quit to go be a fucking superstar.
She quit on camera. Y'all saw her leave. God damn. So if you know anybody.
Yeah, also if you know anybody that wants to, please hit us up. That wants to help out in any way. You don't even got to be good at it.
And I will say, some of y'all have, because we've gotten messages, like, hey, let me help you out. So,
oh, that's right.
But we're already talking, so you know who you are. And so we're saving you for next season. Yes. And we're going to make sure that everybody, knows that you are us.
Yes.
And I'm tired. You know what I'm trying to say.
We know. We got you.
We got you.
Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for sending comments. Thank you so much for joining this community and being so lovely. Thank you.
And also for being so lovely to us, but also to each other. I love seeing that. I love seeing you all reaching out to each other in the comments, and I think that's so beautiful that we're forming this little community.
Yeah.
And I just want us to keep growing and just know that we may not be here for our little break, but we're still going to be with you in spirit, and we're still going to be doing what we can.
Yeah, we're going to do what we can amidst all the things that we have to do.
Yes, but as we said in our video, rest is revolutionary. Yeah. So if you are out there, just know it's okay to take a break. It's okay to step away and recoup and check in with yourself, and then come back even stronger and ready to face it.
Yes.
So we will not let you face this bullshit out here alone.
Don't worry, we got you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Give your aunties some kisses and some loves and some comments and some likes and some shares and some hypes. Okay.
Yeah. Kiss right on where the schmutz in the corner of my mouth is. Come on.
Not the smut.
Kiss auntie on her mustache.
Yes. And also too, I think it would be cool. Let us know what you want to see from us next season.
Yes.
If there's any topics that we didn't hit
this season, of course there are. Then hit us. Let us know. Let us know. But also just stick around for this space for something cool that we got cooking. Okay, we'll come back for the next season. But in the meantime, there's some cool shit's cooking. All right. Okay. So thank you so much, and this is it. This is the end of the season. Season 2. We're doing it. We love you. We appreciate you. I love you.
And I appreciate you.
I appreciate you so much.
This has been thank you for doing this with me. I know this was your idea, but thank you for wanting to do this with me. I love you. I know this has been so hard.
So much, yes.
And we've had our struggles and we're learning together. Yes. And I really do love you. And I really do appreciate you.
Yes.
And this is the best thing. And I love that I get to do this with you.
Oh my
week,
God,
okay?
stop,
I mean
wait.
this so much. I know, I'm about to cry.
I can't cry anymore. I can't cry anymore.
But I love you.
But I love you so much, and I love that. Thank you for doing this insane thing and doing and putting you so much into it, and being like, I wouldn't want to make this with anyone else. I don't want to make this with anyone else. This is it. We got it. You know what I mean?
I love you.
So I love you, and let's stop being water signs.
I know.
Let's stop being water signs on camera. But
no, don't cry.
I'm trying not to. I'm fucking all cried out.
It's fine.
So thank you so much for with us. We fuck with you, and you know, stick around. Stick around. We love you. So I knew it.
Oh, there it is.
I love you.
Okay. So
Stay healthy. Stay well. Stay gay, and most importantly, stay strapped. Oh wait, stop! Oh my God.
I know.
No, I love you so much. I love you
love
so
you.
much.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry that this is so hard.